merriment.
Survival for expats.
In the concrete forest.
On Friday nights.
Hi guys, welcome back to You Can't Sit With Us. This is the weekly show where we
Get wasted!
Clink, clink, clink.
Okay, cheers. We have to say clink because we're not trusted.
Yeah, this is so
These look like they're fancy wine glasses, and we're like, yes, aged. But
Because we went for collage.
So, Bongo, you were asking me about vibrators. I want to ask you, how old were you when you had your first vibrator?
I think I was like 15.
And what was it? Tell us.
It was a rampant rabbit?
Isn't that a dildo rather than? I'm a really idiot.
Well, this one is a vibrator because it goes around and it's remote controlled.
is that the one from Ann Summers?
Yeah.
Okay, I never had that.
Oh no, I was like 17. I wasn't. Yeah, I was definitely like 17.
Ann Summers, you're selling. Is there an age to buy vibrators?
No, is that?
No,
I feel like there should. No, should there be?
Probably like
16.
16.
Yeah, the age for sex, right?
Yeah. And I didn't really enjoy that, so I was like, well, maybe I just don't like sex. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Started having sex. Nope, I like it. And then I started seeing one of my old ex-boyfriends, and it introduced me, and it changed my life to the bullet.
Oh yeah.
And I have 7 now.
Yeah, I went to
dwarfs.
Ali's house, and just like on the fucking side table, there's just a bullet charging or whatever it does. Just sitting there, I was like, so you didn't know you were having guests over? She was like, I don't give a fuck.
I was like, I didn't think they'd come into my room.
To be fair, I love the idea of having 7, like one for each day of the week.
Yeah, you're
Well,
like,
they do different things.
Wait,
Like
how?
what?
There's 7 different types of things that a bullet can do.
Well, there's a blunt bullet. There's
Okay.
one that's quite pointy, which I do enjoy. But it's not that powerful. So then I got one that was pointy and very powerful. Then I've got one that works via remote control. So it has like 7 different speeds. The one that you saw, and it has like different.
Oh yeah, that's
functions.
good.
And then I have some that I've just kind of run out.
I've only ever had one vibrator in my whole life.
See,
and
I
I bought it
didn't-
when I was like 23, and I barely use it. And I have an extremely high sex drive, but I'm satisfied, and because I make sure that when I have sex, I'm having really good sex. Otherwise, I don't want to have sex. And I'm like, I still like masturbate, but I'm like, I don't need a vibrator. I
really?
get off really easily though. Like I'm one of those girls. I can get off through like penetration.
See, I just can't get off.
I get
like,
off
with-
super far. Like it's
By myself,
crazy.
it has to be with a bullet. Otherwise, and occasionally like a penetrative type of vibrator. But like otherwise, I'm just like, oh, this isn't going to do anything.
Yeah, no, it was awkward when I had this conversation with my now boyfriend, and he said, "Oh, how are you? Is it that you're 26 and you've never bought a vibrator or any kind of sex toy?" And I said, to be honest, like I've never had the need. He's like, well, because you've got a sex drive. I was like, no, I just had a lot of sex. Like I never needed it because I could get it from a real person.
Yeah, I'm like,
why do something myself
I'm like
that others can do for me?
hyper-orgasmic, like literally.
Yeah, same.
Like I
5
can have
minutes.
like
I'm
the most-
hyper-orgasmic. Quote of Cassie of the Night.
Oh no, 5 minutes is all I need.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that. 3 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I am the opposite.
No,
Like you touch me with a feather and I fucking explode. It's really bad.
it's really awkward.
But it's like
jealous.
annoying though, because if you have sex for a long time, I'm like, I've just come 3 times, and like you know when you've come and then are you multi-orgasmic?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so you know when you come and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna come again. But then you come again, and you're just like, no, I really don't want to come anymore because it's like too much.
Yes, I
that's
completely
the
know
problem
this.
with
I've
me, so
come and then
I didn't like this marathon sex shit because I'm like, I've already came.
and then the guy's like,
I'm, like,
he's
sticking it in my mouth.
he's like, I'm holding in. I'm like, why?
Why?
I came like 20 minutes ago now, and I've now come 3 times, and I'm just like, I've come enough. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like it's all good.
But
we can tap out now.
You don't come during sex, or do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What do you think is like? Do you see? I find if it's like vibrator and sex at the same time, it's like a 30-second situation. If I was a guy, I'd be like, people would take the piss out of me.
It has to be like the right position and stuff like that. But no, I can come penetratively, but it has to be like I have to actually really care about the person. I can't just do it.
Oh, Damien.
Yeah,
Damien
For me,
Loon.
it's like purely mechanical. It's like, okay, you touch this, you grab this, like blah blah, and I'm like done. Like I don't give a shit.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking machine, man. It's just like
It's like tapping your octopus
Octopus
card,
card.
Yeah, it's like,
and it's like boop, done, and then it just like out comes us, Diet Coke.
Hi, Damien Loon.
Hi, Damien
You
Lou.
tuned in for the most interesting part of this show when we're just talking about sex.
There's a shocking twist on this show.
I know.
And
No,
the
I
content that we
just
talk about.
have like a vibrator. It's kind of like a rabbit, similar. But I bought it when I was 23, and I have very rarely used it. And Garen actually was like, "Can you bring it on a cow trip?" Is this too much information?
No.
I mean, like for me to be sharing about Garen, I don't know if he wants to. But I couldn't find it because I like never use it.
She's like, oh, that's it. So
I
yes,
was like,
I
I'm like, did my helper like see it and chuck it out? Like, no, she chucked out my dildo soap you bought me. Because I think she thought it was a vibrator, and she was like, Satan's work.
I left that in my old flat. Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, Charlotte's gonna love that.
And Lenny, the new housemates. I'm like, why is there a penis soap in here?
Well, if
Even
you
married-
smell it, you know that it's a soap, right?
Oh yeah, it's obvious what it is.
But maybe things like you clean it inside.
Oh my god, maybe my helper would try me.
The penis soap was like an idea that was
You're
like,
like,
hilarious and
no.
Connie, no.
oh no.
Or maybe Nicole found it.
Oh, no, why would Nicole be in my room? Nicole never goes in my room. Nobody goes in my room.
But one of the things I found interesting when I was buying my first vibrator, or two actually, why not get two instead of one first time,
Where
was
did you
how
go?
the sex shop in One Tribe, and it was like before we went in, Chris was like super confident about it, and I was like, I'm actually kind of nervous, I have no idea. But then when it came in, I was just like the one asking all the questions, and also I was really disturbed by how many there are like fake pussy things.
Oh no!
They're like a Pringles tin,
so
and I was like, how does even one do it?
If I went round to a guy's
Like,
house
just
and
shoving
needed
it
a
in?
flashlight,
Yeah.
like to me,
No.
that is so. To me, that is so. I know this is like
Oh my
maybe
God.
a double standard, but it is so fucking demeaning. I find to women, like it just really upsets me.
I
Because it's
think
like
it is a
I
double
just want to
standard.
hold. Like it's so different to like have a dildo because a lot of women have such trouble. Bring it on next year.
Next week.
We used to have
Show
a dildo.
and tell your dildos.
We used to have a dildo
I'll bring
that we
my
used to
collection.
interview. Me and Dr. Kat, we used to have a dildo called Bob. He used to sit on the show. We used to. I don't know if you guys ever remember this. It was a dildo called Bob we found in the studio once, and I was like, we probably should have checked whether this was used. We just like because it was like a sucker one, stuck it. Yeah, I find something. I mean, because I think that men, you guys can just jerk off. You don't need like a
Device.
device. And,
That's completely, yeah.
and it does really gross me out. It especially grosses me out. Like blow up dolls, everything.
Blow up dolls are the worst. And actually,
I used to date a guy that had a flashlight, and the fanny ones weren't in stock, so we had to use a bum one. But the reason he had it is because his girlfriend had psoriasis, like down here. So she was super sensitive and like didn't want to have sex. They went out for 8 years, and he said he could count on his fingers how many times they had sex in their entire relationship.
Okay, yeah, maybe
So
that.
then
That
he
makes
was like,
sense.
I don't want to just jerk off all the time. He was like, I want something that's different, like, and
Okay, maybe,
But
maybe in that case,
I think-
but I just, there's something so inherently creepy.
That
And
is because the
especially-
flashlight is like a one-man thing. Like vibrators, like things like that. Like you can do it
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
couple.
as a
Like he can
couple.
pleasure you with
Yeah.
it. Like guys can get off from it and use it together, and it's like a thing that you do. Like not just on your own, but with someone else. But with a flashlight, what the
I
fuck
don't
could I
think
bring to
anyone
the
wants to
table?
watch,
like the flashlight's doing my fucking job.
And if
Flashlight.
I think if
Flashlight.
I saw if Garen bought one, I would be pissed. Like I'd be pissed off. Why are we getting door knocked on? Are we being too dirty? No, I'd be pissed off. I mean, not because I don't know. It's just something that I associate with misogyny and something that I associate with the objectification of women.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like blow up dolls. They really gross me out. It's like, okay, so you wanna
And
you
they're
wanna
all
fuck, you
hairless
wanna
and
fuck
shit.
a lifeless being, basically, right? It's like you can't, because I mean, guys, it's really not that hard to get laid. Like honestly, Allie's fucked some really gross guys. Same as Abby.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna have
I
to
do kind of disagree, though, like,
defend Ali that
there's
I'm
some
worst.
dildos you get and they just look like dicks.
Yeah, okay.
But I wouldn't
that's
want one of
weird, though.
those.
I wouldn't want one of those.
No, I wouldn't.
And I
either.
don't think women really, I mean, I'm talking about women I know. I don't think anyone I know has one of those like peach-colored dick-looking.
No.
And like
it wouldn't appeal
and
to
also
me.
that to me, that's also gross and weird.
No.
And if I like went around to a girlfriend's house and she had a peach-colored veiny dick with balls on it, I'd be like, that's also fucked up.
I want a sex toy that looks like it is a sex toy, not something that looks like it's real. I want something that's like
fantasy, right?
It has pretty a bit spot. Like mine has diamantes on. I'm not even kidding. I was like, if we're gonna go for it, we go all out, and I want diamante.
God, are you from Essex?
I wanted to get a vajazzle too, but he wouldn't let me.
Oh my god, don't ever.
I'm kidding. But I did see them, and they were next to the anal bleach, which is something that really annoyed me. Like, why does my bumhole color matter to anyone?
Oh, the porn stars do it.
And also brightening your vagina. Like, my vagina isn't bright enough.
What?
Like the sun doesn't actually shine out of my vagina. Are you ridiculous?
Why would
I wanted to buy that and be like, why?
Why would you brighten your vagina?
I don't know.
And I feel
it
like
wasn't
that
even
would be
bleach.
really
It was
bad for
brightening.
you.
Like, does it make it sparkly? Does it make it glow?
Well, I
if
feel
you
like
open
that-
your skirt, is it like,
I feel like that would be really, really bad for you.
Yeah.
Like that can't be like good for your like even like douching is apparently really bad for you. Like apparently that's
done that.
really, really bad for you. Like pH balance wise, like for your vagina, girls don't do it. My gyno was like, it's a really, really fucked up, like really bad thing to do. Because your like vagina, as long as you have a healthy vagina, it maintains its own like chemical balance. Don't like shove chemicals up there. No.
I do enjoy how
Isn't
kind
it
of
just
the
water? I thought people just did it.
No, you do it like, I mean, in
can
Hong
get, like,
Kong they sell these
cleaning.
like feminine like products. It's like a special, I mean, I don't even think you're meant to put water up. You have to wash the general area, but your vagina is meant to balance itself. And if it smells
think it's quite
bad,
smart.
if it smells bad, then you've got a problem, go to your doctor. Like, don't be like using chemicals.
Vaginas, I think they're quite smart. Like,
Yeah,
you
they
know
do.
what's going
They
on down
definitely
there.
regulate themselves, and I mean, they should smell like normal vaginas. I mean,
Yeah. That smell.
I've had my head in a lot of vaginas, so I know vaginas. But I know when someone's like, ugh.
Have you ever said that? Have you ever been like after being like, babe, just maybe go
No, because I won't go down on them because you can like smell it a bunch, like a little bit off. You're like, ah. I'm like, maybe we should just make out, and then maybe.
Have you ever had it where you've gone down on a guy and he's smelt like weird?
No, I haven't.
I had it once when I was 17, and I was too embarrassed. I never told him. Well, sorry, not only are my boobs popping out, but I'm also molting hair onto them.
Oh, nice.
Very
Sexy.
sexy.
The last thing
This
is like
show.
boob out, hair everywhere. Lovely.
Yeah.
So much.
So yeah, there you go. Some fun facts from Cassie about douching.
Everyone's gonna go and be like, never douche again.
Never douche. Never be a douche. Never douche. Never be a douche. Chant of the show.
This is why it makes it even more of a problem, more of a worse thing to call Donald Trump a douche. Because not only do you suck, you're bad for women's health. What, Kelly?
Yes, nice. Going on YouTube.
It's like, drop the mic and I'm out
It's
now.
called the final and fourth part of You Can't Sit With Us. In the meantime, please go like our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/You Can't Sit With Us HK.
Bye. See you guys.
自然、沉澱、釀酒人嘅匠心功力。即使唔同年份嘅日本威士忌，亦係講究細膩味道嘅上等之作。J 級雲集日本各大享負盛名嘅威士忌品牌，你無需飛到日本撲酒，所有日本威士忌以超值價現貨發售。鍾意酒嘅你，又點可以錯過呢？